Hey guys, and welcome back to Always Wolves Fan TV. The Premier League is back and it all starts at Elland Road. Wolves against Leeds to kick off the 22-23 season, and here is your match preview. So yeah, it's great to have the Premier League back. So looking forward to the game at Elland Road. One of the best atmospheres from last season. Sure, it's going to be ferocious going to Elland Road. The Leeds fans will be well up for it. We've got the Leeds view from All Leeds TV. We've got my predicted lineup and score prediction. We've got the Bruno press conference, all the major points coming out of that. We've got some stats and facts. And of course, it wouldn't be a preview here on the channel without Magic Moss. So let's get stuck into it. The press conference has just happened. Bruno Lage has addressed the fan concerns about signings, saying of course he understands it's important to have a strong squad, and as a manager I have to be in the middle of Fos and Jeff and the love of the fans. He says he's a patient manager, and the fans should be confident in what the work that he is doing, as well as the pressure he's putting on the chairman for the squad that he wants. We need patience and support. I am confident next month will be very good. Ambitions, he said, are the same. We want to improve, play good football. We want to learn from the other season, and that's the main target. He's talked a little bit about it. Obviously the injuries, the usual, are still out at the moment, and he's also talked pointedly about Morgan Gibbs-White. There's lots that have been in the news, especially in the last day or two, about Forest. Apparently Wolves have rejected a further offer from Forest. He said he's an important player, my dynamic and the future. He feels important that he's happy. When you have this connection between the manager and the player, everything is good. He is fit and motivated and will be ready for Leeds. He's also talked about Connor Cody. He says obviously he's a friend, he's the captain of the club, he's got a massive respect for him, but he has to make decisions. He's obviously talked a lot about the formation as well, that one of the main aims in pre-season was to switch to a back four, but he hasn't confirmed whether it will be a back four or a back five for Leeds, but my gut is it will be a back four. Also talked about Neves. He said credit to Jeff Shee. Some people criticise, but we do our best. If you want to build something good, you try and keep your best players, and that's what we've been trying to do. We need patience, and we're working hard to find the best players at the right price. And he's talked a little bit about depth. I won't change what I said. We can make a strong team with the patience and with a month to go in front of us. What do you make of that? Anyway, on to my team selection. First of all, before we get stuck into to the rest of it, I'm going with the 4-3-3. Sarr in goal. I think it'll be Kilman and Collins at the back, with Johnny Otto and also Ryan Aït-Nouri. The midfield three: Dendoncker, Moutinho and Neves, and up front Daniel Pedence, Pedro Neto and Morgan Gibbs-White, interlinking and interchanging. That's my team that I think is most likely to happen. Let's get the first of all next, before we get on to my dad, Magic, with Scott from All Leeds TV.
How's it going? I am Big Scott. I'm from All Leeds TV. I've just been asked to do a quick video here on the upcoming game tomorrow against Wolves, your own team. It's just going to be a very, very testy match, I think. Obviously, we all seen what happened in the last encounter, but these are two very different sides suddenly. Wolves are without Trincao, most likely without Hichan, who I thought was away, but apparently he's not. Romain Saiz is away, Jimenez is out injured, and there's also the uncertainty surrounding Cody, as it's now coming out that Newcastle want to sign him, but who don't Newcastle want to sign? Whereas with Leeds, yes, we don't have Calvin Phillips and we don't have Rafinha, but we do have Brendan Aronson, Mark Roca, Tyler Adams, Sinisterra, who obviously won't be playing for a couple of weeks yet, and obviously the Danish destroyer Rasmus Christensen too. And that's before, obviously, the new keeper, the backup keeper, comes in, and possibly a striker. This is a great game for us to test ourselves with. I think it's going to be a very even game. If we can limit the possibilities created by Neto, Podence, Neves, obviously for me, are the big danger men. But Wolves overall, whilst I'm saying they've lost a lot of, some some decent players there and don't have others available. Their starting 11 are still a very imposing, experienced and threatening Premier League team. I am, however, extremely confident in Leeds, especially with the way Aronson has shown himself to be an absolute feeder in pre-season. I said it in another video and I'll say it again. I'm going to go with a very, very confident, maybe overconfident, Leeds 3, Wolves 0. Sorry, and this hopefully doesn't bite me on the backside.
Thanks ever so much to Scott. Now, let's get across to Magic Mosque, the main man himself. Well, we all know that the season is back when we see this smiling man's face on camera wearing the classic Wembley 1974 shirt. Magic Mosque is back for the preview.
Nice to see everybody again, so we can get a good season.
Fantastic. And who have you got with you?
Chloe and Kelly.
Chloe and Kelly. Who's that named after?
The Lionesses.
The winning goal scorer.
Yeah.
I like what you did there, Dad. I like what you did there.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's Leeds away. First match of the season, Elland Road. Difficult match.
It is difficult match.
You know, to start with, going to be a ferocious crowd at Elland Road. It always is. The Leeds fans are so passionate.
Yeah.
Dad, what are you thinking about this one ahead of the season opener?
Well, let's hope they can win 1-0.
You're going for a 1-0?
Yeah, 1-0, yeah.
And who's going to score the winning goal, Dad?
We got a Bonanza.
I thought you might do. Daniel Pedence, for those of you that don't
Bonanza,
know.
yeah.
You're going to go for a 1-0. Daniel Pedence scoring the goal. And a quick one. How do you think they're going to do this season, Dad?
Well, if we buy a striker, it might be top 6, top 4.
That would be amazing.
We nearly did last season, but they just went. They was on their holidays the last 3 or 4 matches.
Well, I don't think they were on the holidays.
No, well, I shouldn't say that really, but I mean,
can't say that they don't try.
No, I apologise for that, but they've got to get a bit of bottle in them at the end of the season. They're going to start off like.
You want to see more attacking, more goals.
That's what he said he was going to do. Have more attacking. What I can see of them at the moment, they seem okay, but whether they're going to do it or not, I don't know. Let's hope so.
Okay,
We've
Dad.
had some good excitement last year, so...
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Dad, what's your song?
Oh.
Clearing the old vocal cords, ready for the season. Go on, then.
Tell me a story, tell me a story, tell me a story, remember what you said. You tell me tell me a story, tell me a story, and then I go to bed.
Okay, and you're hoping Wolves put Leeds to bed.
Well,
You're hoping that Wolves put Leeds to bed at the
that's
weekend.
right, David. Yeah.
And then
that.
Oh God, it was Tommy. Was it Tommy Steele?
No,
it was the other one.
Frankie Lane.
Frankie Lane, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, let's hope that they do put Leeds to bed, and we can tell the story about it on the vlog after the game.
That's what it is. That's what I
like what we did. It's almost like we planned it, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Dad, God bless you, Dad. Looking forward to sharing another season with you.
Yeah.
And let's hope that this season is successful.
And a lovely story.
And hopefully that one-time dream of getting to the FA Cup final and singing Abide With Me together happens this year.
That'd be lovely.
Because how old are you now?
Well, I don't know how old I am anyway.
How old
58, still get my pension.
So you turn that round and but it's still going strong. Dad, love you lots.
Yeah.
Always Wolves.
Yeah, always Wolves, David. Always Wolves.
Thanks ever so much for my dad. It's great to have him back, isn't it? And I'm sure you'll be having a little bit of chuckle as always. So yeah, in terms of some stats, Leeds have only won 1 of their last 9 games at Elland Road, and Wolves are on a bad run with no victory in the last 7 games in the Premier League. But these are all from last season, so what do they really matter? All that matters is Saturday, 3 o'clock. Leeds v Wolves at Elland Road. This is my score prediction with the Pitch Football app. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. And yeah, what I would do as well is get on the Pitch Football app, because it's a fantastic, you can join our squad and join in the competition on my league. And also you can get involved with the foreplay, which is really, really good. And they have a competition of prizes that you can win on that. In addition, we've also got the Always Wolves Fantasy Football League, thanks to Carl. We'll leave the details again in the description below. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this preview, and yeah, look out for all the stuff on the match vlogs. Extra time will be coming as well, and it will be back over the weekend along with the international fan reaction. Until then, I'm Dazzling Dave. Come on, Wolves, always Wolves.